What's going on, people? Welcome to DR Sports and welcome to another episode, another edition of Good Morning Qatar. No AGT, man. You could take his place. You had to step up, man. He sent him packing.
Salam alaikum, man. I'm in the building, man. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. He went back. Nah, he done an excellent job,
Wicked,
man. Well done to AGT. You know, he's gone back to the UK. But I'm here, man, and I'm going to be out here till the end with you.
Yeah, man.
And we've been really enjoying the World Cup so far, and more good games again yesterday, weren't it?
Yeah, we are at the quarter-final stage now. It has all been done and dusted. Obviously, the group stage is over, and now the round of 16 is over. And what we have left are the Netherlands versus Argentina, Brazil versus Croatia, England v France, and Morocco versus Portugal. But just to recap to yesterday's games. Let's start with Morocco, man, because that was the one that was like, I've never experienced anything like it.
You was at the game, of course.
Yeah, it was insane. And you know what, Spain, man, I was saying to Jason, we were both saying like, Spain just got this way of playing of pass. He was even getting to corners and we're going short. Pass. No penetration. The keeper Bono had pretty much nothing to do until right at the end where Spain could have actually won it. Actually, would hit the post, but they were really poor, man. You know, Busquets coming to the end of the road, Jordi Alba coming to the end of the road, and then players that to me, yes, Pedri and Gavi, they're on their way up, but other than that, it's just not much going on. Dani Olmo and Ferran Torres and. Then Morata comes on. There's just no real, you know what I mean? So they go crash it out, man.
And they started the tournament so well, didn't they, Spain?
Yeah, it's just really goes to show you that was against Costa Rica, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they started it really well. But I think the alarm bells were ringing, man, when they lost to Japan. Was it Japan?
Yeah.
You know, I was at that game, and you know, they seem to, like you said, they seem to pass it around a lot, but lack a bit of energy.
Yeah.
You know, and you're right. Watching that game yesterday, I wasn't at the game, you was there, but they just didn't do enough, did they?
They didn't do enough.
You know,
no.
Really surprising.
And each minute it was ticking off, me and Jason were like, you know what? Morocco are struggling to show anything attacking-wise themselves, but their game plan is working better than Spain's, which is make them not get chances, make them not be able to penetrate us, and let's tick the minutes off and see where we get to. And they had a chance to win it as well.
Yeah.
In regular time, and the penalties, man. You talk about. I mean, was you at the Japan game, or was that Alex when they got knocked out on pens? Well, they missed 3 in a row, didn't they?
Yeah, the pressure.
Spain done exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's the pressure, and when you're up against that Morocco support. Right,
it's hostile, isn't it?
Unbelievably hostile, like fever pitch fans that they've got, you know, and the whole stadium is Moroccan. Literally, you got a very, it's a very tall order, and the pressure got to them, and Morocco through. It was great scenes. The whole of the Arab world are back in Morocco.
Yep.
Every local round there. Everybody that, the Saudi Arabian fans that I've seen, everyone.
Africans as well. They're doing it for Africa.
Because obviously, Morocco's from North Africa.
Yeah.
They all want Morocco to win this World Cup, right? And they are not going to be an easy side.
No, they're not.
Get past.
They're not, and it's really great to see, because the side we were sitting in had like the leaders of the fan sort of songs and that, the guys on the drums and like the composer. You don't even watch the game. He's facing the fans at all times, and he's saying any time Spain get the ball, Brad, he's got his whistle in his mouth and he's going whistle now.
Yeah.
Any time it was deafening, but that's what they do. That is, and the scenes afterwards, man, they're funny.
I saw the videos. People need to check out the videos. They're brilliant.
And really good.
You know, what's that one? That way.
Airport, that way. Morata, that way. Spain.
Which is, if you're over at the World Cup, it's kind of a spin on what it is when you leave the stadiums. You have these guys, a bit like when they had the Olympics on, where you have these volunteers that they're directing you to various places.
And they're great, man.
Over here, they'll be saying, Metro, that way. Metro, that way. That's what they'll be saying all the time. So them saying Morata, that way, airport, that way. I mean, it's really funny. A really funny slant on it. But
and then one guy got the Moroccan flag out. And you know, like because in the Spanish thing they do the ball thing. When they,
yeah.
They went, ooh, one guy's running into it. really
it's
trolling,
brilliant.
man. But you earn it, and that's what it's about. It doesn't matter about whether they go out the next round.
This tournament,
exactly.
Right? Because, if Morocco had been, I said it the other day, if Morocco was playing in Europe, they wouldn't have not even a tenth of that support.
Yeah.
Right? But being here, all their fans can travel, all the locals are backing them. And it's great. It's great for the competition. I'm glad that Morocco is still in it.
Yeah,
it's great for the competition.
Yeah, and they will face the team that you went to see yesterday, Portugal.
Yeah, I
who dispatched of Switzerland.
I went to the Portugal-Switzerland game, and I could not believe how easily. I thought it was going to be a tough game for Portugal. I thought Portugal would win, but I thought it'd be a tough game because I've seen Switzerland in previous games, and they done all right.
Yeah.
And I was like, they got blown away, man. And a hat-trick in the game for Ramos, the guy who came in to replace Ronaldo.
Were any Portuguese fans talking? Was because you've seen what it's like when you hear everyone wants to see Ronaldo, but this kid comes in. What was going on?
Yeah, nobody was really saying nothing before the game, but obviously, once they went a couple of goals up, all the fans in the stadium, and I'd say most of the Portuguese fans that were there were not Portuguese. They were like locals that was supporting Portugal because of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And they were just singing, Ronaldo, Ronaldo, Ronaldo. They showed his face on the screen. The place went mad.
Yeah.
When he came on as a sub, he got more cheers than the actual goals. It's unbelievable.
It's insane, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Like, he came on, like, everybody around me just stood up and was, like, just filming on their phone. It was unbelievable. But it was Ramos who stole the show, hat-trick by him, and they look clinical. They look clinical, Portugal. That's going to be a very tough game for Morocco.
Yeah.
They're going to really need their support behind them because I was very, very impressed. I think that might have been one of the performances of the World Cup so far yesterday because, as I said, Switzerland are a good side. I remember Brazil struggled to break them down.
Yeah, they knocked out France in the Euros.
Yeah, they're good, man. You know what I mean? So to beat them 6-1, and it could have been more, I mean, that was a very, very impressive display by Portugal. And speaking to a few of the Portuguese fans after the game, they reckon they can go all the way.
Yeah, I mean, Portugal's one of the teams that kind of been slept on. And you know what? It's weird that I got a Man United kind of angle on this because I've seen him play obviously every single game since he's come back to us, but in Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But like it felt like all the other players are like impacting the game, and I was looking at Ronaldo. Like the team just trying to get him a goal, and even Leao just comes on, zoom, zoom, goal. Like, and I'm like, it's passing him by. Like I've seen it for a while. He doesn't move the same. He's not involved as much. And I just look at him and I just think like this is a bit of history here where I think we're witnessing him like his power's kind of just going a bit.
But listen, as I said, it was about Ramos who scored the hat trick, and then as I said, look at the players that they're able to bring on in Leao. Who else can bring on
and Ronaldo?
Quality? Yeah, they brought
Ronaldo off the bench.
Ronaldo off the bench. Ruben Neves off the bench. Those are the players that they're bringing on. They are got a very good side. Will be a difficult game for them against Morocco, but if they can play like how they did last night, I think they beat Morocco. They got a very, very good team, man, and they were exciting to watch yesterday. Yeah, and that was a fantastic win.
Well, of course, if England get through past France, and it goes that way with Morocco. Then I think we play Portugal, don't we?
Oh, so it would be England or
because it was going to be.
Are you
Spain.
Sure it's on that side?
Yeah, because it was going to in the semis. It was going to be Spain.
Because everyone was saying, when we get Spain, if we get past and we get Spain, or it could be Morocco. And I'm telling you what, either of those two you wouldn't fancy.
No.
From now on, the route to winning this thing is very, very difficult on both sides, because all the teams that are left in it are good, very good. Yeah. Argentina, Brazil. The Netherlands, that's...
Yeah. Well, let's get on to a couple of them just really quickly, because the other couple of games in the quarterfinals are Brazil against Croatia. We was at that Brazil game, emphatic, obviously. Croatia edging it on penalties against Japan. But do you think they can beat Brazil?
I'll be absolutely shocked if they beat Brazil. I've watched a couple of Croatia games. Modric is still doing his thing. That Gvardiol at the back is a very good player.
Perisic,
but I can't see them beating Brazil. I just can't. They haven't got enough firepower. I think they're quite fortunate to have got this far in the tournament. But you can never write them off because they're a team that, you know, it's a small country, Croatia, and they always punch above their weight and are capable of pulling off shocks. But I would be absolutely shocked if they beat Brazil. Brazil look good.
Yeah,
they're very impressive.
They do.
Brazil.
They do. Another fascinating one is obviously this Netherlands-Argentina one, man. I mean,
that is a harder one to call.
Yeah, the Netherlands dispatched of USA really easily, which I thought USA would have given them a tougher game. But they're a young team. They got young players coming to the forefront. Argentina, obviously heavily reliant on Messi, but I think that's kind of an even game.
That is completely even game, and I'll tell you what, I'd say that the Netherlands are a team that are capable of winning that game. I've watched a lot of Argentina games. Again, they've got unbelievable support over here. So you've got to factor that in because that does play a part. But they are very reliant upon Messi.
Yeah.
And also the other thing that I found in watching Argentina is their defence looks a little shaky. I think it can be got at, you know what I mean? They've been starting Romero instead of Martinez, which I've been surprised at because when Martinez has come on, he's looked really good. But they've gone with Romero, who's had shaky moments. Otamendi, it wouldn't surprise me if Netherlands win that game, but I'd love to see the Argentinians progress because of Messi and their fans. Their fans have been brilliant in this tournament. They are here en masse.
Yeah.
That's one of the things, like a lot of the European countries you can see their fans have not travelled en masse. Their fans are here, but they've not travelled en masse. A lot of times you see, I mean, every stadium is packed, but a lot of times it's locals, like last night, Portugal had a lot of locals supporting them. With Argentina, they must have bought, I mean, in that game the other night, the whole stadium.
Well, same with Brazil, same with Mexico.
They've travelled, you know what I mean, and they've been loving it over here. So Argentina going to be hard to stop, but I'm looking forward to. I think that's one of the ties of the.
It is, apart from obviously England, France. Yeah, exactly.
So you go with another big one.
I mean, we won't do England and France so much now. We're going to have previews coming out for these games over the next couple of days. It's nice to have like a little bit of chill. Although the content's going to still be coming at you guys fast, I think for us though, not having to do games at 6 and 10 and 3 games, 4 games. It's
I mean, for everybody over in the UK, you know, I mean, these games start at 7 o'clock. For us over here, those evening, like last night, that game's 10 o'clock. By the time you finish doing interviewing fans, get out of there, get back home, it's like 2:30 in the morning, and that's been like every single night since we've come here. So it is nice. It is nice to get a little 1-2 day breather before we go back into it again at the weekend. And those games are coming up
huge,
at the weekend. Are brilliant games.
This is the business end of the tournament.
This has been a great tournament.
Amazing.
The games in it. You know, tell me, there's been very few boring games, hasn't it? I think back to that England-USA.
But in a weird one, I think it's like the record of 0-0s have actually been equalled now as well. But it doesn't feel like that.
Is it?
Yeah, because I was reading that on the internet yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, boring games-wise, the England-USA, and I think there was another one, I can't remember, there was another one. There's 2 I can pick out.
Was it Tunisia and Mexico? Uruguay had it.
Yeah, but apart from that,
0-0.
every game has had some sort of drama. It's been really enjoyable tournament. I've loved it.
Yeah, and now it's knockouts. Even if it is a 0-0, and you get the drama of penalties. So from now on, it ain't going to be boring. I don't think it can only continue to go up. So smash a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to DR Sports if you haven't done so already, and drop a comment in the boxes below if you are enjoying the content. Let us know how you're feeling. We'll be back with another video again soon. Peace.
DR Sports is entering the metaverse.
Welcome to Habbo.
Come play games and chat about the latest football drama.
Meet up with friends, meet new people, and have a great time.
I'll be there on special VIP days. Click the link or go to the website at habbo.com.